Hey guys, Absolutely Alphas, we're back again. May 19th, 2019.
Oh, you could put the dates
We
out there?
welcome you to our new episode. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Facebook, Alphas Explained, and Absolutely Alphas, as well as Instagram. Questions, concerns, comments, you can email us if you'd like. Also, absolutelyalphas@gmail.com. But we welcome you and we thank you guys for your support. This week we're going to be reviewing DJ Khaled, father of Asahd.
Yeah.
So, it's exciting.
And by the way, this is Absolutely Alphas with Tone and Trina.
I was waiting for him to say that, actually. So,
just to give you the reminder of what's going on.
So you know who we are. Brother, how was your week?
Out there. It was a interesting week. You know, it's definitely warming up out here.
Oh, it's hot today.
I melted a couple times
hot.
and
it was like 80. It was almost 90 degrees today.
Today was over 90 degrees. It's like 95 today.
It's not even summertime yet.
Yeah, it's almost there. You know, but yeah, shit is real. How was your week?
It was fantastic. This album was fantastic, and you know, DJ Khaled was on SNL Saturday, and he had like 100 people with him from the album.
Had the whole album crew.
Had the whole album crew with him almost, and he let us know. He's like, the summer starts now, and I thought that was interesting because the following day it was 90 degrees.
95.
He let us know though. He was like, the summer starts now. Y'all watch SNL? They just wrapped up their 44th season. Shout out to them. I've been watching them since I could watch TV. So it was a wonderful, wonderful close and for the season. And Paul Rudd was the host. But yeah, back to DJ Khaled, father of Asahd. My week was fantastic. I had a photo shoot again with my comedy sketch group.
Successful
Runaways. I have our cameraman here. You want to step in the frame and say hello?
Yeah.
He's part of the group. He's one of the founding members with myself and one other. My puppy is being rambunctious.
You're still in it.
There he is. Did you get in?
He did. I don't think he got
You
in.
ain't get in. Get in. Come on, I'm gonna tell you something.
There's a dog like trying to attack him too. So.
Yeah, there's
You're
a
still
dog
not in there.
So,
There you go.
Yeah, he's in there. Let
me hear that.
There he is.
Shout out to Will.
Shout out to Will. He
Appreciate
came
you today,
to help
man.
us out. But like I said, we did a photo shoot earlier with a photographer friend of mine, and it was fantastic. Lots to come. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook as well. We have pages everywhere. So I guess we can get into the review now.
Yeah, let's go.
I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and thanks again. We're gonna get right to the album. I had to go put Cairo up. He was OC, out of control. This album, again, it's fantastic. It's a great harbinger to the summer season that's approaching. Lot of bangers on here. Lot of features on here. It was released May 17th, 2019. 15 tracks, 54 minutes. Some of the features, just some of them, are Nipsey Hussle, Cardi B, Jay-Z, Meek Mill, SZA, Buju Banton, Beyonce. I mean, the list goes on and on. This is his 11th studio album, and it's released by We The Best and Epic Records. His birth name is Khaled Muhammad Khaled. He was born November 26, 1975 in New Orleans, Louisiana. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I didn't.
I thought he would have been from New York or Miami.
Right.
He's actually from New Orleans. Interesting.
Yeah, wouldn't have got that.
Yeah. In the 90s, he was a radio personality. Some of his surnames I looked up are Beat Novocaine.
Oh, shoot.
As well as Arab Attack.
Wow.
I can see why he changed that. So.
Uh,
Alright, let's get into it. Again, it's 15 tracks. I'm gonna run these down, and we're gonna go back.
Yeah,
we're ping pong.
We're gonna do a ping pong this time. It was something different for y'all. You know,
something different. We like to switch it up.
Break it down differently.
Y'all let us know what y'all think. So, Holy Mountain, all-star reggae artist track. They had Buju Banton, Sizzla, Mavado, 070 Shake. If you guys know who these people are, it's a big deal for all of them to be on one track. It thumps. It's a little kid on the beginning that's like, one split a day I keep it evil away. One split a day I keep. It's a little baby voice. It's very catchy. Another comment I would like to make about this album: very catchy hooks, bars. It sticks with you. So I thought that was genius. But yeah, great island artist combo. I like this track. It was a great opener.
I thought it was crazy how he opens and closes with he opens with Holy Mountain and ends with Holy Ground. Holy Ground. And that's how it starts and finishes, and both starting and ending with the reggae. Definitely added some diversity, especially compared to like the traditional DJ types of albums I'm used to.
Right.
So it's definitely a different type of look, and of course I'm most familiar with the legendary Movado.
Right.
And yes, and you know, conceptually they're speaking about protecting blessings, protecting from evil as well. So I mean, you know, it was a good start to the album, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. And we got Wish Wish next, unless you got more on the Holy Mountain.
That's it. Wish Wish. Cardi B, definitely. I listened to this song Friday night so many times. It just thumps. It thumps. I don't know if she wrote it. I meant to look that up, but it's very cleverly wrote. The beat is fantastic. It's like brilliantly gangster is what my comment is about this.
Yeah.
I thought it was hands down the best track on the album. So 21 Savage is also on this album. I mean, on this track, and the metaphors, it's just brilliantly gangster, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, 21 would still grab me with his metaphors like every time.
Yeah.
You know, he's always his punchlines and metaphors. He's always coming through with those.
Yeah.
And I have a particular bias for his flow because I know some people like the flow is kind of like just you like it or you don't.
Right.
With artists in general. And Cardi, I mean, I'm mostly neutral on Cardi.
Okay.
I'm mostly neutral on Cardi. I mean, I do like her flow and I like how she rides beats. I understand I'm neutral. I mean, but she does ride this beat well. Like she kills the chorus, and the chorus is really I think the catchy part of it. I didn't really care for the beat so much, but you know her chorus is really catchy on that, and you know it's definitely a catchy track.
Definitely a catchy track.
Make sure you check that out.
Hey.
We got she gonna play this the entire time.
All year.
We got Jealous next.
So Jealous is featuring Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, and Big Sean. It's one of the tracks that he performed on SNL that I mentioned, and Big Sean and Lil Wayne were present. It was great. It's a nice little party track, but to me it sounds like so many other Chris Brown tracks.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. There's so many tracks that were made like this. Like in the past, like 5 years, like 10 years, something like that. Beat has been done to death. Like
death, and his voice, it just sounds so like generic almost.
Yeah, but Wayne and Sean, they ride their flows ride well. They got solid, they got great verses.
I agree.
So you know what I mean. It's just the beat is like you know.
Right. Next is Just Us featuring SZA, also recorded on SNL. And she was present. Miss Jackson sample flows nicely. Basically, she's saying it's us against the world. You know, it's one of those tracks, chick track for the most part. But the way she opens up, you know, the build up, and then she starts flowing. And that first part, I really appreciate that more than the rest of the song. Yeah, I think it's very nicely done.
I know I'm not usually one that's doing research out here, but I did find out the original sample that even Miss Jackson was an Earth Tone 3. Okay. Earth Tone 3 was the original producer for this beat.
Nice.
And it's so conceptually it's like a thugged out like stunt relationship song to me. It's like I mean like how so many relationships sound in hip hop.
Right.
Is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which is done to death. Overall I just didn't think the song or her singing like resonated well with this beat. It wasn't. It's definitely a skip track for me all the way around.
Was it cohesive?
They didn't go together very well for me.
Okay.
Got You Stay next.
You Stay, Meek Mill, J Balvin, Lil Baby, and Jeremiah also performed on SNL. All of these artists were present, and I was watching it. This is the first one they did because they do 2 sets usually.
Really?
Yeah, and the first set, and I'm like, so. Oh no, this is the second set.
Okay.
But the first set had Lil Wayne. But even with Lil Wayne, then I saw Big Sean. I'm like, what?
They doing a lot.
Yes. But as far as this track, Spanish intro, it's an encouraging message for a female. I do like this song. I definitely think it's absolutely a chick track. I think you too loyal. I'm gonna play that song. Just to echo my sentiment about the songs being stuck in your head and being very catchy. That I think you too loyal. Like that stayed with me.
No,
you know what I mean?
You Stay was the first catchy song that I really like. That really stuck with me. Like that chorus, you know.
Right. And so yeah, that's really all I have about that. But I did like, and I'll play that.
Yeah, I definitely for like I haven't listened to radio in years, and I can foresee that You Stay is already on the radio right now.
Yeah, it's already on SNL.
Right, it's right, yeah. SNL is everywhere. So yeah, I'm sure this is like in heavy rotation already.
Yeah.
Because like I said, because the execution wasn't all that on Meek and Lil Baby's part. But I mean,
Meek was okay.
Yeah, but it was not Meek. I mean, it didn't artists feature her multiple times. So
right.
Meek does redeem himself later. We'll get to that. You know, I was glad about that. But you know, here it was definitely single quality. You know, I mean, definitely heavy rotation. Celebrate is next.
Celebrate, Travis Scott and Post Malone are the features on here. Again, the Celebrate, that gets stuck. Like, you know what I mean? That's something, it just stays with you. I think it was another great message. And just like the other song I mentioned, Just You Stay, it had a good message in there because he was basically saying, like, you better than this, you know, go get your figure back, screw that guy, you know.
Right.
So it was an encouraging message. But with this one, Celebrate, Travis Scott, Post Malone, catchy hooks and bridges, I can vibe with it. It's basically saying, you know, celebrate people while they're still here. And, you know, a floss track as well.
Right.
You know, it's a braggadocious track as well. But for the most part, you know, the chorus is the message, and I appreciate it.
Absolutely, and yeah, very catchy. Like this, I remember this being the first beat I liked. And then it was, but it was still majority Travis Scott singing, like you just said, his voice instrumental.
Right.
That's mainly what carried it. But the beat is dope overall. So definitely catchy. We got Higher next, the memorial to Nipsey Hussle.
Marathon continues.
Beautiful track.
Beautiful imagery from the video that was released. Some of that we put that on both of our pages, so check that out. Nipsey Hussle and John Legend, and if anybody knows me knows I love John Legend.
Yeah.
Period. No matter what he's doing.
I was sure that was gonna be your favorite track.
Yeah, it's definitely favorite track time. Brother knows me. It's tied with Wish Wish. You know, it's slightly under Wish Wish, maybe right there with it. Just on the strength of, you know, the accompaniment of Nipsey, the imagery that I saw in the video that he used to do, it was just gorgeous. And you know, he's saying he learned his lesson. And it's just it's posthumous to hear him speak like that, and so vividly and so intelligently, and you know what he's been through, and he's not even here like, oh my God.
Yeah, and then he's telling his family story. The verses are strong. I mean, Nipsey is a god level rapper to me though. I mean already, but strong verse to be expected, and this song might bring you to tears, you know, just especially like if you're a Nipsey fan.
Yeah. It gets you amped up.
Yeah,
it really strikes you.
It will strike you emotionally.
Emotionally, it will. Whether it gets you pumped up, angry, or sad, it's going to strike a chord.
And then this is like, so really, you know what I mean? I would say since Celebrate, to me, I consider this really the pickup part of the album. Because the highlight before that was the 21 verse for me. So Celebrate was like the pickup point, and now we're like in the soulful part, like Higher, and now we're gonna Take My Soul. So now we're in like the soul, you know what I mean?
So and there's soul in the word of the type of track.
Literally soul. But I mean, but the soul was already in Higher, like the soul was there, and then next Take My Soul, which is, you know, that's a good track then.
Won't Take My Soul. And the CeeLo Green.
And there's one more punchline.
What's that?
Take My Soul is dead in the middle of the album. It's the exact middle track.
Track number 8. Won't Take My Soul, featuring Nas and CeeLo Green. CeeLo Green, very harmonious, very soulful voice, you know. And look, nice beat, has a soulful twang. That's literally what my notes say. Soulful. Nice message. You know, Nas ripped it. I thought it was decent. Not in my top 5 on the album.
This is my number 1 track on the album. This FYI, number 1 track. Nas kills it, of course, naturally. Nas is 99.9% on bars. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong there. And I forgot that or didn't know that CeeLo, because I'm used to hearing CeeLo singing that in a high pitched voice, and I didn't. I mean, so his singing really touched me too. Like, and Take My Soul. Like, I mean, I just didn't know.
Did it remind you like a slavery a little bit?
Huh?
Did it remind you of slavery a little bit?
No, that's not what I didn't think about that. Okay. It was like a motivate, like how you say Higher gets you amped.
Right.
That's to Take My Soul did to me. Like it got me amped. Like it made me want to go running or sprint or something, and shadow boxing as well. So,
See, this that celebrate right there. Celebrate. Hold up. See, that's gonna stick with you.
yeah, there you go. Sorry. Okay.
What's next?
Weather
the Storm. Another Meek Mill. Classic Meek beat.
And Meek and Lil Baby together again. Like, like they were together in the last track.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that. But yeah, so classic Meek beat. That build up, you know, it's like he didn't have the elongated build up like he does like on the intro of most of his albums, but it's like little mini build ups that are throughout the track, which I thought. I think Meek as an artist, he really makes you feel where he's coming from, and you know, he's talking about his come up struggle track. But he really, I like that and appreciate that about Meek. He really makes you like feel, and his imagery is so vivid.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that about him.
And he can do it like with rapid fire flow too.
Right.
Like
battle rapper. He's really a battle rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it. So I remember his underground stuff, and it's Weather the Storm, and then the beat to me sounds like Ghosts in the Ocean. That's one of my notes. Ghosts in the Ocean. So that's what I put.
Ghosts in the Ocean.
Hence the title. Yeah, ghosts plural, like multiple ghosts.
More than one ghost.
Surrounding your boat in the ocean.
That's terrifying.
But but Meek and Lil Baby, they both bring me this time, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because last time they were just doing a single, so that was to be expected. But this time they brought it. That's what's up. I was with it. Weather the Storm.
Sweet. All right, next we got Big Boy Talk. Jeezy and Rick Ross. I'm gonna say it's my third fave. When Jeezy finally say White Chinchilla and that beat drops, it's a rap after that. And it's a classic Jeezy, like the beat's nasty, artist so profoundly.
Definitely a Jeezy beat.
It's definitely a Jeezy beat. When you hear it, you're like, okay, and Jeezy killed. I appreciate I haven't heard from him in a while. And I thought it's definitely my third favorite. So I'm not gonna put that what you
Jeezy is another one of my neutral artists. You know, that's like, don't hate him. I'm not a fanatic, but I mean, I like some of his stuff. You know what I mean? But
I thought he was like level 5 at first. When he first came out, he used to wear the snow. I don't know. He just looked like. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's cool. But like I said, now I would say a lot of the songs I like. I mean, you know, I'm not what you call a fanatic.
Yeah.
You know, like literally a fanatic. But anyway, I do like Boss though. Like Boss, he brought it. His verse was strong. So then Boss said, he said half these niggas singing like Trey songs.
Oh.
Half these niggas singing like Trey songs, and I'm like, yo, you talking about niggas on the album?
Trey Songz just had a baby too by some mystery woman. Cute little baby, yeah. He got a whole baby out here.
That's his first baby?
I believe so.
That's crazy.
That society knows about.
All that
he
whole.
could have like 5 other kids.
You know he's the world's biggest hoe right now, so like, that's crazy. Though.
I tried to Google his baby mother and all these different 500 different chicks.
But I'm gonna say too, the last note here. I mean, really. Probably to the end, to the last reggae track, Holy Ground. Let me get it out. I wasn't really feeling the beat on Big Boy Talk.
Oh, okay.
And as a collective, I just wasn't. The beats collectively on the album didn't really hit me on a collective total level. They didn't really grab me like that altogether. And I would say this track is worth listening to just for the features.
Okay.
You know, but not like the sound of it overall as far as the beat.
Okay.
But
that makes sense.
And I'm gonna say the same with Freaking You next. Just listen to Lil Wayne verse and skip the song after that. But go ahead.
Freaking You next. Lil Wayne and Gunna, Jodeci sample. Every freaking night and every freaking day, I wanna freaking baby. It said R&B went bad when they stopped grabbing for the air like this.
It's point, reach, and grab.
What's PRG?
It's PRG.
PRG, point, reach, and grab. Alright, so Freaking You. Jodeci sample sped up, every freaking and it's okay, party track, I probably wouldn't bang it. That's my note on that. That's it. I don't know what to say about it.
As you should. Yeah. So we agree on that. And we got Top Off next. So this was a fun track because granted I don't listen to Beyonce, but I've never heard Beyonce do auto-tune before. So that was cool.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are the features on here.
Yeah.
Once again, if you want to party with the Queen, you gonna have to sign a non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure? Yeah.
Her verse dumps. I don't care. It's probably one of them. I don't know. Jay-Z, of course, is nice. And in the beginning, I think it's funny how he's like, I ain't gonna stop. He be like, I ain't. I thought that was
cute. Yeah, and I thought he was talking about something else at first, and then when he starts the verse, he's talking about like getting chased by the cops. Like, I ain't gonna stop, you know what I mean?
And then I don't like that. I think that that wasn't Maybach. I didn't feel like that was I didn't feel like that was the chorus of a track that Jay-Z would be on.
Listen, we on the same page, because basically what I'm saying is, because my issue was like Future and Jay-Z don't belong on the same track at all. That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Because it's bad enough that like Jay-Z is following his same format of like his flow and flexing, but like Future like just makes it way worse than it should be. Jay-Z actually had a good verse. Don't get me wrong, and I like Jay's flow,
but it got lost what surrounded it.
But it's like, you know, he doesn't need like someone like Future like to. They're not a good collaboration at all. They don't go together at all.
No.
And then and the beat is also basic to me here too, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that coming from you. That's what's up.
Yeah, because I didn't like the chorus. I didn't like the beat that much.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, mainly I just like Beyonce's.
That was it.
That's pretty much
it was cool to hear her do auto-tune. And we got No Brainer, another beat do-over. But I like this beat though. Like, so this is like my main party jumper. No Brainer.
And it's featuring Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, and Quavo. That's your favorite guy, right? Quavo? Huh? That's not your favorite?
Yeah, I'll put our Quavo review up here, and you'll see how I feel about that.
The answer is no. He hates Quavo.
Or Saweetie, who is, I guess now Quavo's girlfriend.
Dating, yeah.
Yeah, so like, you know, he was also in her album. He actually had a good verse in the album.
I didn't like the track at all. And I thought it was very poppy, and that's what I said about that.
Yeah, I like the beat though. So the beat's cool.
We got two more. Thank you, Big Sean.
Strong finish.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige. Great quality track. Big Sean tears it up, and it's Mary J. Blige sample.
Absolutely.
Thank you. His flow was supreme. I thought it was a very stellar track.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think the reason that he flowed all the way through the track with no chorus is because, like, if you were looking at the track list, I think I can usually feel like the last track, like where the last track is, and like and that was the closeout. Like I could feel it. Like, yeah, this is the end of the album. Yeah, because I mean, he didn't have a chorus. He actually just brought beat for a whole 2.5 minutes, something like that. You know what I mean? He just came through and just kept spitting. And then we got Holy Ground back with Buju Banton. I'm trying to mispronounce that. Banton.
Yep.
Buju Banton.
Yeah, but yeah, you can find. Same similar title like you mentioned before with the ending. Very classic reggae sound that it has. Very traditional. Reminds me of I forget the artist's name. He had this album called If Ja, and it was all about Ja. So this is all about like Ja and things and blessings and things like that. So it was a very appropriate close. I give this album out of 10. I give this album. I'm gonna say a 9.5. 2 tracks on there that I didn't really like at all. But like 9.5. I mean maybe 9.75. So that's my score.
There we go, awesome. And I had some strong lines off of Holy Ground. I shot him to the ground with word, power, and sound.
Okay.
Wow. Let not another generation face this evil oppression.
Okay.
The poor is still living in a state of shock. So those lines grabbed me. Like I said, definitely strong concepts to start and finish though, like that. Absolutely. With Holy Mountain and Holy Ground. Yeah. Overall, so most of the verses were good. There were some verses, I mean, that were on commercial tracks that, you know, just didn't, like, you know, No Brainer and the first Meek and Lil Baby, you know. I mean, you had some commercials in there. You know, you're not super heavy on concept, but you got some, you know, some different concept
tracks
sprinkled throughout the album, you know what I mean? As opposed to your typical gangster, flashy, you know what I mean, trap shit or whatever's going on.
Right.
But like the majority of the beats, like I said, it didn't really grab me. I got 7.5 for this.
Yo.
It's a good album.
It's a good album.
If I give it a 6 or better, it's good.
Definitely.
It's definitely worth listening to. Make sure you listen to it.
Bangers for the summer in there, you guys. Let us know what you think below. Again, we thank Will for helping us out. Discussing Runner Race, Absolutely Alphas.
Make sure you comment,
share, like,
and subscribe. Again, if you
Absolutely Alphas.
Again, anyway.
Everywhere. What?
Subscribe again if you didn't.
Yeah,
even if you already did.
Make another profile. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And show them their shirt. I don't know if you can see it all the way.
There we go.
Sleeps well with others.
Oh yeah, what's up, ladies? Yeah.
Hey. All right, y'all. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tuning in. Peace.
Beats by Crow.
Oh, you don't know. Chasing paper, you don't know. Yeah, they hate you, you don't know. She wanna break, you don't know. I'm the greatest. Oh, you don't know. About the blow, you don't know. About my dough, you don't know. She at the dough, you don't know. What we doing, nigga? Make a lot of moves, count a lot of paper. All I wanna do is count a lot of paper. Make a lot of moves, count a lot of paper. All I wanna do is count a lot of paper. Stack my paper. Never been a sucker, nigga. I can't hate ya. Rather scream, fuck a nigga. If it ain't about the green, what we about to do then? I'm headed to the club. Bunch of 30s in my crew then. Tryna get my shine on. Make her spill a wine on. She dancing cause my lines on. Pull up, let her grind on. These ball mains and diamonds. She whispered that I'm fine on. And I